One bow stroke that can be a little frustrating for people at first is sautier. So sautier is the French word for to jump or to hop. And I think one of the reasons this stroke can be a little frustrating is because we're letting the bow do the jumping. We're letting it respond. The bow wants to hop and jump. So we just have to kind of get out of the way. So I think it feels to students often like they're less in control. So one piece where this comes up is Czardas, and I'll talk specifically about the sautier in Czardas in a different video. But in this video, we're going to talk about how to get sautier going and then how to do it in a scale. And hopefully that's going to help prepare you to do the passages in Czardas that require sautier. So you're going to want to find the spot in your bow where it feels like it naturally wants to bounce. You can do this on an open string or a fingered note, whatever you feel. Sautier is going to always be in a fast passage because the bow has to be in the right spot and the speed has to be right. The conditions all have to be met for the stick to bounce. So the hair is not leaving the string, just the stick is flexing and bouncing, and that's what's making it sound like a bounced stroke. So you're going to just want to find out where that spot is in your bow. So if I go too low on my bow and try it, it's not going to work. If I go too far into the upper half, I might get like a little bit closer to it sounding bounced, but it's really not correct. But if I'm in the spot where my bow will respond, your bow might have a slightly different spot than my bow. Oftentimes it's right around where this curve is. That's going to be the part where the stick is going to be really responsive. You're going to want to feel that your hand stays soft. So a soft hand, loose fingers, a springy thumb, and in the right spot of the bow with the right tempo should allow your bow to jump. So after you get your bow bouncing on open strings, then I would recommend trying it on a scale. If you're playing Czardas, you can do D major or D minor. And I like to have my students start first, when sautier is very new to them, to maybe 8 or 4/16 on each note, whichever feels more comfortable. So 8 bow strokes per note might be the most comfortable way to start. And that would sound like this. You can also take a minute to get the stroke going on the first note. So maybe you take a bar or two just to feel like the bow is responding and you're letting it do what it wants to do, which the bow wants to jump. Then go ahead and go to 4 bows per note. And then 2 bows per note. And then when you feel really comfortable, go ahead and go with 1 bow stroke per note. You can do it on the upper octave as well. That's kind of where, if you're doing Czardas, that's the area that we're in for some of these sautier passages in Czardas. and then one bow. So once you've done your open strings and your scales with this bow stroke, and it feels like the bow is wanting to hap and you're just kind of letting it do what it wants to do, hopefully you can apply this to Czardas and it will feel comfortable in Czardas as well.